Spit fire on the beat.
What's up, guys? I hope you liked the little intro video there to start off things. But this is the creation of Brandon Roy here. Now this is more for the PlayStation 4 people, because if you're on Xbox One, you can just search my gamertag and you can just download it straight that way on the rosters. Just search Brian D3 exactly how it's spelled in my YouTube name and you will get that roster. Also, if you're on Xbox One, I am trying to run some Jordan Rec Center, so send me a message, hit me up. I'm a 6'4" point guard with an 88 rating, I think. So I'll run with anybody at any position, really. I don't really care. You could be like a 5'2" Calvin Cambridge. I'll still run with you. I'll throw you oops, whatever. We'll have a good time. But here are his features that I have. Here are his facial features. You don't have to use the exact ones, but that's what I use. But here's other features, hair, whatever. In case you didn't know already, Brandon Roy, he was a 3-time All-Star in his career. He won Rookie of the Year in 2006, and he played 5 years for the Trailblazers, but he had to retire because he had knee troubles. But had he not been hurt all those years, he'd probably be the best shooting guard in the league right now. He's still only about 30 years old now, so he just can't play now because he doesn't have any cartilage in his knees to play. So here are his attributes. In case you didn't know, he was a really good player off the dribble. He could handle it really well. He could finish at the rim with both hands, and he was really good at making step back jumpers. That was one of his favorite moves, the step back jumper. And he was about an average defender, but he was really the go-to guy for Portland on offense. He put up about 22 points a game with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. And if you use these tendencies here, he will put up about those numbers in my league and in my GM. If you simulate, of course, if you play, he'll put up whatever you put up with him, which for me is about like 44 points, because I always go off with Brandon Roy when I use him. I always want to do well with him. He's one of my favorite players. But I will cut the video off about here, and I will start. Oh, never mind. I have to do signature. So here's the signature. I did take this directly from 2K13, and there's what the jump shot looks like. So that's directly from 2K13, and it looks pretty much the same. So here's the rest of his signature stuff. I didn't go too crazy with the dunk packages because he wasn't really that much of an above the rim guy. But I will cut the video off here, and I will meet you at the badges part. Alright guys, so I left off at the signature, and now we're back at the badges part where we can see the badges visually, because I don't like how it's listed. You might miss a couple of the badges the way it's listed. So I do have his rating out of 88. Again, he's tied with LaMarcus Aldridge with the best rating. And here's a little asterisk, I should say. If you don't, I mean, I did have to cut Victor Claver from the roster, and if for some reason you have some kind of attachment with Victor Claver, then feel free to take somebody else off of the roster. But anyway, here are his badges here on the player card. I gave him Gold, Acrobat, Hop Stepper, and Shot Creator. And a lot of these other ones are Silver and Bronze. And he does have a lot of personality badges because he's one of those guys to step up in the fourth quarter when it counted. And that's what made him one of my favorite players. So until next time, I will have more of these coming, so stay tuned.